Hey y'all, anybody got any quarters? Check it out. I can't make the horse work. I ain't got no change.
I give up.
I did it for you.
Well, hello everyone. There's 10 people here. Let's get over here to the comments. Somebody said it's 11:30. It's the same time every Friday night. There was one exception. I did one a little early here a couple weeks ago, and I will not be doing the second hour on YouTube, or I mean on Twitter thing. Well, we may do a little bit, on Rumble. We may not kick over to Rumble for an entire hour. It just depends. I switched it because guarantee if you go over and look, Bees Blades is still live. And if one of you guys would be ever so kind, go over and remind those people that they can always stop by when they're done. I have a bunch of knives set out, and I know you guys saw the thumbnail. I'm not talking about Steven Crowder, because I'm not going to make a comment on a 30-second video that was taken out of context because I know my wife and I argue, and it's like I'm not even going to try and take that into account. Too many people just jump to conclusions. No, actually, there is a YouTuber that I absolutely enjoyed watching content. It was always goofy, funny, fun stuff. And it was an old guy named Tom, and I can't think of his last name, but his YouTube channel was called Feature Man. And he did like stuff like how to eat a watermelon, like the proper way to eat watermelon. And you're like, cool. And he did like how he would cook at any rate, but he had some videos that really took off and went viral. And I saw the first time I ever saw it was over on Moist Critical's channel. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like Moist Critical. So Charlie featured a video on this guy and talked about it. And it was it was kind of weird. It was this old grandfatherly kind of guy, and he just showed like eating, like you would eat your watermelon, but you put a little bit of salt and onion powder down in it, and it opened up the flavor and stuff like that. And I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. It's just goofy, like especially if you're on the jazz cabbage. It was just something you could watch, right? And I always liked that channel, and so I would watch Feature Man videos because they were just kind of funny. And so when I was scrolling around today, I found a video by Budahara. It's what is it? Just I can't remember the actual name of the channel. It's Some Ordinary Gamer, something like that. And so I found out through this video that Feature Man he was an actual predator. Mudahar, that's what it is, Mudahar. So he put out a video about it, and this guy absolutely is an absolute predator monster. Like Ordinary Gamers. So apparently this guy back in the 70s was tried, convicted, and sentenced to 3 life sentences for, I wrote it down, for infamous acts against nature, which was contact with a minor. And so he's come out and he's made this video saying, oh, well, the witness was 18 years old. But the thing was, at 18, when he went to trial, this is absolutely a 14-year-old minor. And this guy has tried to justify, his thing. He got off on a technicality, and it just really sucks because this was a channel that I watched. The guy had like 427,000 subscribers. He was just this old grandfatherly guy. And yeah, he was he absolutely got off on a technicality, and he makes it out like the law was wrong and that he made changes, and it was because it was male on male. It wasn't it was because it was homosexuality, and that was the offense against. No, it was a 14-year-old boy. And so now he's basically got to this channel. He had a lot of videos, like there's only 15 videos. And so I saw Mudahar's video, and then I see Moist Critical does a video about it too, and I was like, man, and it just like you see channels, and I mean that's like I don't trust anybody that I don't know. Backwoods Blades, how's it going? Um, yeah, I watched a bunch of his videos, and so that's what I was talking about. It's not about it. I mean, Jared's an absolute monster because I'm pretty sure he puts ketchup on his hot dogs. People in Chicago do that. They put ketchup on their hot dogs. You should never do that. Just mustard. You can put ketchup on other sausages, but on hot dogs, on a good hot dog, no. But no, it just like you see all these people that are on YouTube and they've got this big following, and then they turn out to be complete and utter monsters. And I'm just glad that like I'm glad that the I'm glad that the little community I've got, like Polly's a complete and utter weirdo. He's a monster for a different reason. Like he's just a monster. He's just not a good human being. Um, but like the little community of YouTubers that I do stay in contact with are all really decent people. And I'm really blown away by this one. This one just really, really surprised me. But that was it. I just wanted to get that one out there. I was like, man, that is super weird. Alice, you're a monster. On a hot dog, I usually only put mustard. I will put sriracha on a hot dog. Mustard, sriracha, sauerkraut, stuff like that. Josh, ban Josh for that one. What did Josh? Josh, you probably drink the water too, don't you? You drink the water, don't you? Yeah, you're the kind of guy that drinks the hot dog water. I have got something very, very cool to show you guys. It's pretty rare. I'm ignoring Polly, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed. Um, it's just gonna make him nuts if I just ignore him. Um, you ever melt that silver nitrate for a cavity? I wanted to see if Jared said, "Ask me anything," and I asked him how much silver is required to make a 1 molar solution of silver, and you use silver nitrate mixed into distilled water, and a mole is a specific amount of that molecular compound dissolved in like a liter of water, and that's what a molar solution is. Not for a tooth. Um, so Polly's gonna get a kick out of this. I know he's gonna go nuts when I say, "Did you guys know that there was a time when Mr. Ken Onion, when he was still real fat, an aspiring fat man, Steven Seagal, got together and made a knife"? Have you ever seen the Ken Onion Steven Seagal model 1680? Have you ever seen this knife? And I got to tell you, it's every bit as bad. It's every bit as bad as his new movies. So it has a flipper tab. I don't know why. That's all you get from the flipper tab. Like that's it. That's all you get. The blade is horrendously ground. There are flat spots along the edge. There's like you can see them. There's like a flat spot and a curve. It's not actually curved. It has rayskin leather handles because why not? You know that Steven Seagal is sweating up some rayskin leather fucking seats in an old fucked up Camaro. And you know it smells like fucking sweaty balls and spilled coffee and fucking cigarette butts and disappointment. you know that he's got a Camaro with rayskin fucking seats. You know he does. It doesn't have an actual plunge. It's fucking horrible. I bet that's what Steven Seagal's car smells like. Buttermilk ranch and sweat and disappointment and unhappiness and poor decisions. That's just what it's got to smell like. Yeah, it's like fucking, that the fucking. You absolutely know that Steven Seagal uses a Sharpie to do his hair. Like he has to. Why is it telling me my internet is so low? Hot dogs is a little bit much. Remember the show when he was a cop? Yeah, I remember when he was he actually is a cop. Like he actually is. Um, he has that band and he's always singing and he's always playing like one note on the guitar. But at any rate, that's uh that's pretty much this just encompasses all of that. Like you can see all of that. Like you see it, you're like, that smells like soured milk. That knife smells like soured milk and sweat and unhappiness and poor decisions. And it looks a lot like Paul. As a matter of fact, that looks like Polly's nose. Um, so it's hideous. And the fact is, like these are pretty rare. How did I get the Steven Seagal knife? I have a buddy that collects another knife collector, and when he has interesting stuff, I grab it and I'm like, I haven't done a video, but I am doing a video about this. But the ray skin leather, it's actual ray skin leather. So that's actual leather. It's coming out. Like they didn't cut it to size correctly. And so it's like it's lifting up out of the inlays. Can you see it? Can you see how it's like working its way up out of the sides? So I'm gonna try and fix that because these are rare. But yeah, they just like they didn't even cut it out. They're like, ah, just fuck it, just glue it on and just let the corners hang out. I was like, way to go, Kershaw. And I mean, that is just one of the reasons I don't like. This is one of the reasons I don't like Kershaw. They would make something like this. It's just hideous. It's really heavy. It's horrible. That knife is like that gal you pick up at the bar at 2 a.m. after a lot of cheap whiskey. Oh, I haven't given you guys your free. I haven't given you guys your free cowbell. Or maybe I should just say I'm going to ring cowbell the entire live feed until you start dropping super chats. Maybe if you give super chats, I'll stop ringing a bell. There's your free bell. I don't know where the kangaroo flute is. Don't ask. I know it says you need to dress up like Steven Seagal to review that black spaghetti wig, white suit with your button down. I don't have chest hair anymore. After I got diagnosed with autoimmune disorder, they put me on a medicine called methotrexate, which is one of the laundry list of chemotherapy drugs. And my beard stopped growing. My eyebrows fell out. This is before I met Polly. I'm so glad this was before I met Polly because, my God, can you imagine? I looked like powder for a while. Like I didn't have to shave. Like all my body hair fell out. My chest hair never grew back, and it took a while before my beard grew back, and it didn't grow back as thick as it did. Like I don't have to shave. Like I used to have to like shave like twice a day. Now I only have to shave like maybe every other day, and my beard grows really slow. So Nathan Thurman said he didn't realize that Steven Seagal was married to Kelly LeBrock for 9 years. Yeah, can you believe that? That sweaty, nasty, yeah, on top of Kelly LeBrock. Yeah, weird science. So I grabbed a few knives that I really wanted to look at. Um, that we haven't talked about. So have you guys gotten to see? Has anybody got the Lantra? And along with the Rocky Cordova redid his membership. Welcome back to the memberships, Rocky. Oh, and let me check. Will B has been a baseline member for 13 months. Who would win in a fight with Steven Seagal or Dolph Lundgren? Well, Steven Seagal he does Aikido, which is not actually like one of the like it's a soft form of martial arts. It's like how to disarm someone that's got a sword. It's not like it's got a lot of cool flourishes and stuff, but it's not like a martial like Dolph Lundgren's like a third-degree black belt in like, I'm gonna break your fucking face off. Like, I'm gonna fucking break your face, and then I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna teabag you, kind of martial arts. So I honestly think, I think Dolph Lundgren has this one. So Let's see here. Steven Seagal's fried. He lied about so much. Yeah, he is. At any rate, has anybody gotten to see the Lantra? Has anybody gotten a Lantra? I'm just curious if you've got it, if you love it as much as I do, and if you do have it, I have a question. If anyone here has one they can loan me, does anyone here? I know he was an Aikido master, but that's like being the smartest dumb kid in class. I mean, it's not a real useful martial art. Um, This reminds me a lot of the Olamic busker, which leads me to my next question. Has anyone got an Olamic busker they would loan me so that I can do a video comparing this to the Olamic busker? Yeah, Steven Seagal lied about a bunch of stuff, like knowing what a knife was supposed to look like. That is hideous. It's not only is it hideous, it's awkward, it's heavy, and it's just poorly done. Did Rocky do something? Rocky bought 5 gift memberships. Rocky. And over here, I can see that Josh has been a baseline member for 6 months. And Rocky Cordova's been a member for 4 months. Suck it. I would kick the shit out of both of them. Love to you and yours from Rocky. Cool. Same here, Alice. Let's see. What else have I got? I am trying to. Okay. There we go. I'm all caught up on the stuff that I can't see on YouTube. To you guys. The Seagal would go for $769 on Cutlery Quarter Network. Yes, Rocky Cordova. Chef Rocky dropped a bunch of gift memberships. So, yeah, why does it have a flipper tab? Why? Why? I will say nothing good about it. I was going to say, I will say one thing about it. Yeah, no. So I did grab, so that's one. This is one of the knives that I am really, really in love with. The Lantra. It's on. I do know, like, you guys have given me a hard time because I had a lot of knives over here. We can just look at stuff. I'm actually in a really good mood tonight. I apologize for the Monday live feed, and then Wednesday I had my colonoscopy, and I was not looking forward to it. So you guys know, a lot of people give me crap. I said this is my knife of the year. When I say knife of the year, it's absolutely. I have no idea what it means. I have no idea what it means. I would have to ask my wife, and I'm not going in to bother her while she's watching TV. So a lot of people give me a hard time because I said this is so far my pick for knife of the year, the Oaksworks Solar Storm. And they're like, well, that came out last year. Well, it didn't make it on the channel until this year. So it's still in the running, but I honestly think the longer I have both of these in, I think I like this one better. I like this one better. And it's just a better knife. I really like this. It's way more comfortable. It cuts so good. Hit the flute. Here's the problem. Well, give me a second. I gotta go find it. I had everything torn down. I didn't film anything Wednesday. I didn't film anything Thursday. I had everything torn down, and I swept everything out here. I vacuumed. I ran the carpet cleaner. I cleaned off everything so that I could do the sharpening. I gotta go grab it. Let me go find I think it's behind the green screen. I'll be right back. I got it. I
kind of hate you for this. I like the money, but I hate doing this thing.
Oops. Oh, actually, this is what it would sound like if I was on stage playing a kangaroo flute at like a junior high talent show. There you go. There's your kangaroo flute. So yeah, so Monday I did a live feed and I was really upset with YouTube. YouTube, I had reached out to them and I was like, guys, what the shit is this? I'm like ad revenue dropped off and everything dropped off and they couldn't answer any questions. And I was really upset because their response historically, and every time I talk to them, is for me to beg you guys for money. Like that's basically the thing. Well, you can always push. Oh, ad revenue's down for everybody, but you can always push memberships. And you can. So I was like, why? Why should I want? Why should I have my people that already pay a membership finance my channel? So that's why it was all fucked up. I'm in a better mood today, much better mood, and I was already upset about the whole fact. I didn't know what was going on with my colonoscopy. I had biopsies done, so I'm still kind of uncomfortable. If you've ever had biopsy, like I'm tender. I've never had a colonoscopy. And I will tell you that the prep was way, 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 way worse than the actual colonoscopy. So, oh, Rocky, let me see. Oh, yeah, because Rocky dropped. Yeah, Rocky got gift memberships. Here, Rocky, here's yours. Hang on. Kangaroo flute. So at any rate, I apologize for the Monday thing. I took it down. I didn't even want it up on YouTube. But I will say, I'm kind of tender in the midsection area, sitting down because they did a bunch of biopsies, and I am gonna need surgery. The doctor's like, "Yeah, you're gonna need surgery. We're gonna have to take some of it out. We just don't know if I'm gonna have to have a colostomy bag and stuff yet." But at any rate, I love both of these knives, and I would like to say that one of them is going to win Knife of the Year, but there's a problem. There's a box over here. Jesus Christ. Some of these knives, you can't get them out of the box. Some of them don't even want to stay in the box. It's not my butt that's the problem. It's my descending colon. It's all fucked up. It's got holes in it. Some of these you can't get the box open, and some of them you can't even keep the knife in the box. So if this is the one, I hope I can grab the one. Let's see here. I am going to say right now, you're going to be very surprised that an under $60 knife is now in my. Oh, Alice, I'm going to tell you right now, if you have to do the same level of prep that I did, where I had to take like 4, we'll talk about it in a second. I had to take like 4 doses of Miralax in the morning, and that got me all the way till like noon. And I was like, oh, good. I don't have to keep putting fucking Vaseline on my butt because it burns. And then you start the actual prep where you mix up your fluid, you mix it up in the morning and you start drinking it. It's called Movi prep. And then you drink that from 4 to 5. And then from about 4:45 till about midnight, you just want to take off all your clothes and lay in the shower and cry. So I'm about to cost you guys some money. I'm going to tell you right now. And I'm going to do a video about it. Because this absolutely is my new knife of the year. So as a preemptive strike, so you guys know where to get it. I'm going to put the link right here. This is the link to Artisan because I think you guys are going to know what knife this is real quick. The Echo is absolutely the production Echo with the lanyard hole is absolutely. Now, I'm not as big a fan of this in the deployment. This is the liner lock version. It is still fucking great. But this pales in comparison to the button lock version. Oh, this is all black. Now, I'm keeping the prototype. The prototype is mine. It's not going anywhere. I have the thumb stud one. I will probably be giving these away on the channel. But that reverse flick on that is, see, I've gotten so used to mine having thumb studs. This thing is fucking great. This scares me. This scares me. I don't like when you guys see when Josh and, well, next Friday, I was actually, to tell you guys the truth, I was going to let you guys know next Friday was going to be a meet the members, and I was going to invite the members on, and I wanted to try and have some more new people, but yeah, 5-door Team Echo, absolutely. This thing with the lanyard, or I'm sorry, with the aperture for reverse flick is probably gonna win as knife of the year. And it's so thin and slicey. It is ridiculously thin and slicey. I have been so surprised by the steel button lock that I just I cannot explain to you how good this is. So I put a link to it. If you guys want to get them, these things are under 100. I put the link to Artisan. These things are on their main page as new arrivals. But I've gotten to where I love button locks. Do need to try out. Yeah, it's a Laconico design. I absolutely love this one. The only change. Let me go grab the prototype. I'll show you real quick. I've got the prototype over here. I meant to grab it. It just spends so much time in my pocket. I didn't even think about it. I didn't realize that I didn't have it in my pocket. Mainly because I had something else that's schmexy, sexy as fuck in my pocket. The only difference between this knife and this knife is the thumb stud and the positioning of Mike, you dummy. The positioning of the pocket clip. Can you see that there's ever so slightly a difference in the positioning of the pocket clip? Just a little change. And it does change the way it feels in hand. I like both, but I gotta say, I like this one better. So this one's gonna be mine. I'm gonna keep this one here. Those two you see there after I do the video are going to be giveaways. It is a slicey. That's the button lock is so just like you can just grab it by the blade and just push your finger into it a little bit and it drops open and then you just slice with it. It has got just about the perfect feel in hand. And I can't wrap my head around what it is about this knife that I like so much. But it is really good. So like I'm gonna put like there it is. That's the link. That's my link to Artisan. If you're wanting to pick one up. If you have not, like, they're like, how much are they right now? Hang on, let me see. They are on Artisan right now. The Echo is $57. It's under $60 for the steel button lock. So, Rocky, did you just drop more gift memberships? Or is that still the one from before? Watch and Cut channel. You just got tracking for the Devo Marsh or Mash 2.0. So, Watch and Cut channel's here. Go check his channel out. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, right now, knife of the year. The Laconico Echo, knife of the year. And I mean both versions. That is really, I think I like the deployment of the button lock and everything. This has got a definite different feel in hand because it's got thicker scales. I typically am a fan of that. I just like the button lock more for some reason. I really, really do. So I'm not keeping either one of those. I'm going to do the video and put them up. I'll do a couple videos about them and then I'll do the giveaway. But this one's staying here. This prototype staying here. I can't give it to anyone. You got the Knife Center exclusive yesterday, and it's awesome. She didn't use my affiliate links. Eugene Krabs. I don't care. I'm just kidding. So yeah. What was I gonna say? Is Bees still live? Alex, are you gonna I'm gonna try and make it to CCKS. You're gonna be at the next CCKS, the fall, CCKS fall show. Now, the other thing I got, if you saw the unboxing I did today, is really cool. I'm not like it's awesome, 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 cool. But maybe we'll film something together. Maybe we'll film something together at the show. Like we'll do a segment. Like maybe we'll do like a 15-minute video to put up on each of our channels. We'll just film it together and it'll be the same conversation, but one will be you filming, one will be me filming, and it'll just us walking around talking about what we see at the show from like our perspective. I'll bring my gimbal so it's not so bouncy. But at any rate, yes, July. I'm hoping me and Nico are planning it for July. This is this is the accelerator, the Snowdy Design Accelerator. This thing is awesome. Now, it's big and it's beefy and it's heavy. That's where I'm going to say like this might be out of the realm of what some people want. It's just so over the top that I like it. And it's like some of the old, you know what it reminds me of? It's like some of the old cold steels. Like you can get on it here. You can get on it here. You get all the way back here and extend your snap cut as they would say. You've got a choil back here where you can reach back and you can extend the length of your snap cut, giving yourself more extension and distance. Watch Lynn Thompson cut up a roast inside the leg of a pair of pants. It's got a very unique feel in hand. It is awesome. It is fun. I don't know how I feel about it, like for the big scope of like, would I carry it and stuff like that? I don't know. And I don't know how functional it would be, but I'll tell you what. Who, Snowdy? I was at the show when Snowdy started talking with them about doing some knives. But yes, Mike's doing some stuff for Artisan, but this is the accelerator. So this is available as well over at Artisan. And that's why I posted a link, because I knew I had these knives that just came in, along with the Pyrite and the Warrenclyffe Pyrite. So like I post these links up. This is another way you guys can support the channel. If you're going to buy stuff anyway, I'd absolutely appreciate it if you support the channel by using the Amazon store as well. So Lynn Thompson would split a timeshare with Steven Seagal. Yeah, I think he would. I could see that. They're both big, fat, sweaty guys. This is pretty cool. I don't think it's something I'm gonna keep. So just keep in mind that might be going as a giveaway. Now, what did everyone else have in their pockets today? Because we've talked about a bunch of stuff that I've got here. I've got a bunch of other stuff too. I got something really cool that we're gonna pull out and talk about. But what was everyone else carrying today? Let's do a quick pocket check. Now, I'm not gonna be able to get all of them. Pocket check. This is so light. I will say, if you're looking for the lightest possible version of the Echo, this would be the one. And it's got a reversible pocket clip. I'm waiting, guys. Skiff Culprit, the Kaiser Cormorant, and LMAX. Herman Dragonflies, Chavez Ultramar. I'm trying to get these put back as well. I have never gotten to see any of the Herman knives. You guys have told me I need to check them out, and I have not. I just had these cases. Spyderco Sage 5. That's not a horrible knife. The Echo and the UTX 70. I think Lynn Thompson might have harpooned Steven Seagal, mistaking his fat ass for a steer. I would say the other way around. Krychek has got the Spartan Harsey. Rolled in with a show. Let's see here. Somehow sent 5 pounds of hazelnut coffee to Bee's Blades. Now it's going to be next week before I get good coffee. Oh, how'd you do that? Could have sent it to me. Rolled with the Shot Show bailout and a Crewwear Axial OTF. Spyderco Valeton Subhill Chavez Ultramar Herman Dragonfly. I missed some. How did that happen? Hunched Knuckle Duster Sig and my FSD Mini. Herman is Shiro level or better. That's what I've heard. I've heard that a bunch of times. I just haven't got to. I haven't gotten to mess with one. Lynn would have missed, and when Steven Seagal charged, he'd paid his dues and would have gunned him down. I actually have seen Steven Seagal like actually shoot like at a range. It was a video that I saw somewhere on YouTube. He's actually a really, really good shot. I'm not going to try and say that the guy does not know how to shoot. And I mean, he probably would still kick the shit out of me. Not going to lie. Omed, I'm not going to go through it again. It was a YouTube channel called Feature Man. Apparently he got sentenced for sexual conduct with a minor under the age of 16. It got 3 life sentences, but somehow managed to weasel a way out of it. But you'd have to go back and watch the beginning of the live feed. It's Jared. Jared's a monster. Have you seen him? I'm kidding. I love Jared. There's a lot of times that I wouldn't have content if it wasn't for Jared. Let's see. Lynn is a nut. I'm going to tell you right now. I've talked with Lynn. I've talked with Lynn at knife shows, and he absolutely is hilarious. And he's absolutely just exactly like you see him. Like that's like that persona. That's not a persona. That's just Lynn Thompson. Yeah. He does love 1911s. You're right. I've never seen him have anything but a 1911 in a movie. So you honestly thought that I made a video about you? No, I don't care about you that much. No, we're talking about somebody important, somebody that has some social recognizability. That would be. So I'll show you what I carried today. I carried today, you guys probably know from the short that I put up, if you saw it. I carried the CMB Made Knives Dharma. This thing is amazing. And I hid it from myself on purpose. I didn't really hide it from myself. I knew where it was. But I knew what would happen when I put this in my pocket. And it's exactly what did happen. I put this in my pocket, and now I know I'm going to have a hard time carrying anything else for a while. It's the same reason that I locked this in my safe until I put something else in my pocket. This was actually locked in my safe for a couple days, just to get me to carry something else. So I've been carrying a couple other things. I have a couple of knives that I really, really like, but this Dharma, holy cow, is it good. Now, I don't know if that's like the Carbo Quartz style And if anybody's watching on Rumble, absolutely drop some comments. I'm watching the comments over on Rumble as well. I can see that there's 2 people watching. Um, Now, if you happen to be watching on both, then don't like I don't want to have to split my time. But who makes the best what? Tomcat EDC, who makes the best what? I have a Caladan, but I'm not going to show it because I haven't shot the video yet. It's over there. I have the jig tie Caladan. It is awesome. I will be putting up links to it as well when I get that video up. I was going to shoot it today, and then I had something come up. Um, I had a package come in that you guys saw me do the unboxing on. So, yeah, Chef Rocky's over there. So, scales for the Mannix. I would see if Cerberus Knives has anything for it. I'm going to tell you right now, aftermarket uh, scales for Spyderco's, you are not going to find anything better than anything you would get from Cerberus Knives. Chris does the best aftermarket scales out there, period. Hands down, the best. You never are going to have a problem. I think Flightanium got their shit figured out, but for a long time, if you got Flightanium scales, you were going to have a hard time with them. They never lined up right. You're going to have to cut out parts. You're going to have to try and do stuff. Elliot and I took a set of titanium scales in, and he was like, "We can't make these fit. There's just no way." He's like, "These will not fit this knife." And I was like, "Well, what a bummer." So does anyone know who makes aftermarket Kaiser scales? I do not. I don't know. Chris just pretty much only makes Spyderco scales because that's where the market is. That's where people want to be spending their money. I just put a flight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have fixed their stuff. But for a while, like if you got Flightanium scales, you'd have to send it to somebody that had access to a shop. Like Elliot and I literally several times had customers, "Hey man, I bought these Flightanium scales. They don't fit. Can you make them fit?" And Elliot and I would like have to run them on the mill and drill, like the holes didn't line up. And Elliot's like, "We can't, this won't fit." And we tried to put it on and like the screws weren't long enough. And he's like, "Did they send extra screws?" I was like, "No, this is how it came." And he goes, "We can't make this work." He's like, "I'm a knife maker and I can't make this work." So I do know that they've gotten better, but that's because they were bought by, I think Blade HQ bought them. I heard a rumor that Kaiser is going to start selling just scales, but we shall see. That would be cool. Yeah, I mean, but you got to remember, this is like 4 years ago. Like about 4 years ago when I was still working in the shop and shit like that, way before the coof pandemic. So, speaking of Kaiser, I have one of my favorite Kaisers of all time right here. I have my Kaiser Big Letter XL. Vero XL Synergy. What's better, a Benchmade Griptilian or Mannix 2? A Benchmade Griptilian is a great knife. That is one you're never going to hear me argue. I would never argue the Benchmade Griptilian is not a great knife. Had this in pocket for part of the day today too. This is that NVV4, that Tuya Envy. This is really, really good. This is one though that I wish did have a flipper tab. This needed a flipper tab, in my opinion. This would just, mainly because I don't like the placement of the thumb studs. This thing is great. And it is very, very comfortable, easy to cut with. Great, great, great knife to cut with. But it absolutely is kind of needing a flipper. If you guys are here, I would appreciate if you drop a like. I have not refreshed this, but it looks like we have 27 likes, but there are 30 something people here. Custom EDC knives. What's going on, Daniel? I just don't want to blow the kangaroo flute. I think we'll save. You know what we should do? We should just pick a like you guys should tell me what you want. Like if you want cowbell or if you want kangaroo flute when you drop a super chat, you get to pick. But I think that kangaroo flute should be because I don't like it. I think I should put kangaroo flute at like at a price level. Like you gotta drop at least like $5 to get kangaroo. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I've got a Benchmade grip in M390. Good workhorse knife. Yeah, the Benchmade mini grip, Griptilian and the grip are really good. What's Al say here? Depends on which model you get. And blade steel grip is easier to fidget. Now, I will tell you what I like better is that Hogue, uh, the Hogue Ritter. That's a better knife in my opinion. Like that kills the Griptilian. Like if I could get a Hogue Ritter, I would take it over a Griptilian anytime. But Beef Baron, you didn't drop any money. You don't get to pick which you hear if you didn't drop money. You didn't drop any money. What else? Oh, Ian, what's going on? I have the Rosecraft. God damn it. Now I can't think of the name of it. It is the Zambezi. Yeah, I've got good enough eyes. I can read the bottom of that fucking box from here. I just can't read anything up close. I'm literally reading the base of the box, like probably 7 feet away, the label on the bottom of the box. This is the Zambezi. This is the Rosecraft Blades Zambezi. This is the most unique traditional that I have ever seen. This is a very, very unique knife. Now, I don't know if it's something that really appeals to me. As far as like for use, because it's pretty thick behind the edge and everything. But I have to say, this is a very, very well done traditional that's in a non-traditional format. I don't like, I saw it and it, it is really kind of cool and interesting. I had never seen this. Savannah Swags, she sent this to me with a bunch of their other stuff. She's going to come on the channel, and we're going to talk about a bunch of these things. But that is probably one of the that's absolutely the most unique traditional folding knife I've ever seen, and I have to say, it's done really, really well. It'd be a decent cigar. Yeah, it would be a decent cigar rest. I don't know what would be the use case scenario on this, but I do know it's really comfortable. So, and I gotta say, it's really sharp. Now, it's in D2 steel, so we'll see how that holds up. I'm famous for making D2 steel rust really, really easily. So I've got a bunch of the Rosecraft stuff in. And I still have to get through a bunch of that. Let me see. What? Who? What? Paul Mills gifted a membership. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's do an echo. Have we ever done it with the echo? Rosecraft I've seen like jump from what I've seen. I would argue different. I know where they're made, a lot of them, and I'm gonna say that there's a lot of knives that you have seen on this channel that you absolutely love and like to see that are made in the same exact fucking place, OEM style. So 35 watches, it's a full house. Nah, I wish we had like 100. That'd be great. We haven't had that for a while, but I'll take 35. 35 is better than 10. So if you have not dropped a like, I would really appreciate it. And I don't know if you guys saw, I did a I did a long sharpening live feed. I'm going to try and do those. I am going to start taking um I'm going to start taking sharpening on again because my shoulders have been feeling better. My wrists have been feeling better. So if you guys have got knives you want to send, you can always reach out. The email's in the thing. Can I post a link for the Spyderco scales? No, I cannot. Cerberus knives. Tomcat, Cerberus. You can look him up on Instagram. Cerberus knives. Cerberus, as in the multi-headed dog, the guardian of Hades. So I've got too many other things open. I'm not trying. I've got 3 fucking tabs. I got 3 tabs and 2 separate windows because I'm on 2 different platforms. You have some knives for me to sharpen. Well, Paul, you can always reach out to me through the Gilded server. And yes, Ian, Rosecraft, I would list them as budget. They're anywhere between 60 and 90-ish. I have another great knife. Now I have to, give me a second. I got to take this. Give me a second. I got to take the sweatshirt off. It's these lights. It makes it warm in here with these lights on. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights on. Let me change out of the sweatshirt. I'll be right back. Oh, I was going to also show you guys something cool that came in. And I did film but have not edited. I had, like my knife shirt, I had another knife come in. So you guys remember this Remet? Yeah, that is the coolest little tradition. Oh, that's so much better. I was sweating. This is that little Remet knife. I put this thing through its paces. I absolutely will recommend this knife. This thing, the video is going to go up, I think, tomorrow. I think the video will go up tomorrow. And this thing, for a plain Jane work knife, this thing is great. I know that Metal Complex did a video about it. And I had to agree. Like I saw some of his points. Like, this is probably one of the most comfortable little budget work knives that I've seen in a while. It's like I think it's like $40. Yeah, the good old hand feel. The Remet hand, that's what it's called. The Remet hand field folding knife. This thing is a very, very good little knife. And it held up. It held its edge really well. I did not have to sharpen it. I still haven't had to sharpen it. All I did was strop it. And it did a really good job. Well, they reached out to me because I'm giving this away. This is probably going to be a giveaway like next week or the week after. They sent me this, which is their newer folding knife. And it comes in 3 colors, black, pink, and blue. And they're like, well, what color do you want? I was like, I always pick black. And I'll tell you why. The black knives always film better. They don't give you the weirdness in filming it with other colors. But this thing, as you can see, has been used a good bit already. I'm pretty impressed with this. I'm actually digging this. What is this? Chris is going to the CRK factory, going on an RV trip, and we'll be passing. Is it worth it? I don't know. I haven't made it there, but knowing Tim and a lot of the guys that I've dealt with from there, they're really pretty good guys. And I think it would be fun. I want to make a trip out there. Nico and I keep talking about it. The steel handle or the carbon fiber, which is better? I would say the steel handle, which is the one that I have right here. I have the prototype, so mine has thumb studs. I like it. There's a link to there is my my link to Artisan, my affiliate link. So if you're thinking about getting one, I absolutely love this one. I do know mine has thumb studs. This is the prototype. So they sent me they sent me home with a prototype, and it's staying here. There's just something about the way this one feels in hand. And I'm not a fan of carbon fiber. I think that the black one or this stonewash one are very, very good options. So that would be my pick, would be either this one or the black one, which I just put it away. I have the black one in from Artisan. I don't know where I put it. I have it in from Artisan. And it's a really good one. I'm trying to keep that one nice because I'm probably going to give that away to you guys. But yeah, this Remet flipper that they have is really, really good. The Pirates lately are putting them on. I like I said, that link I posted, you can get the Pirates. I have the Warney Pyrite and the Titanium Pyrite here as well. I love the Warney Pyrite. Mike, how long are you planning on going live? Could I jump on for 15 minutes? Show the production war attack. Shit. Daniel, I don't have my other phone that has your contact info out here to even be able to send it to you. And I don't have Instagram on here. Let's plan it. Hit me up on Instagram. Let's plan it for Wednesday. I don't really have a way to send you any, because like I said, I don't do Instagram on my computer, and my other phone is upstairs, and that's where I have all your contact info. I absolutely would. Let's try and do it Wednesday. Hit me up tomorrow, or I'm sorry, Monday. Let's do it Monday. We'll absolutely set that up for Monday, and you can show the production pirate or the production warrant tax. So yeah, I've been talking with Remet. They're going to send me one of the button locks as soon as they've got more in stock. As a matter of fact, I need to reach out to them and remind them of that. But yeah, I will. Let me give you your kangaroo flute. You guys liked it with the echo? Let's do it with the echo again.
Nah, let's do it like this. What does this sound like? Like this.
We went through all of it. Yeah, but I did see that. And I'm glad you got to the production warrant tax are coming in. You'll have to sound me one. Sounds good. Are you talking about the echo, or are we talking? I don't know what we're talking about. Be careful, the button lock. Be careful with the button lock. Mine came way off center, and the replacement was even worse. Are you talking about the Remet ones? Here's the thing. I will tell you that I like the way Remet is doing this. So let me explain to you how Remet has been doing this with me. So I don't get the knife directly from them. I ordered the knife, both of these. So they reached out, and they were like, yeah, we absolutely want to do this. Like, but can you just, and I was weary at first, but it's only $40 knife. And they're like, you order it and then tell us, I'm not going upstairs. I'm not going in and bothering my daughter. My daughter's got a friend in the house that's staying overnight. I'm not going upstairs and fucking up her evening. I'm sleeping in the garage tonight so that they can have the entire upstairs because they're having a fucking sleepover and shit. I'm not going in and going all the way upstairs to get my phone. We will do it on Monday. Just getting antsy. Getting antsy, Ed. So they did not send this directly to me. So what I did was I bought it on Amazon, and they just paid me back. And I was like, okay, so you know what that means? I'm not getting a hand-picked knife. So I like the idea of that. I was just weary. I was kind of leery of it at first. But they absolutely paid me. They paid me more than I paid for it. So this is a really good knife so far that I've had it. It's in 9CR. and both of them came scary, scary, scary sharp. So I'm kind of impressed with the Remet stuff. I will tell you the one that really, you don't have to send it to me for keeps or anything. Like I just to do a video, and then I can pass it around to some other people. The that New Knives Companter still finds its way into my pocket. I was really surprised by how much I like that. There we go. Here we go. We'll just do the echo for this one. Echo. Oh, hey. There we go. How much? Oh, sorry. How much will they? What were they? 3? I can't remember what they were, Daniel. What they were on for pricing. You'll send knives, Mike. To what? Huh? So what else? What else did we have? Oh, guys. Okay, I'm just saying, like, if you're looking for any scales for any of the Spydercos, that'd be who I would say. These are the best. Like, he absolutely makes the best scales. I was given, well, technically PMP, or I'm PMP, PDM technically was given this by Winston Cobretti. This is my new second favorite knife right now. $285 right now. There you go. For Review Butthole. Guys, I don't know if I should show this because this is the pictures. I have pictures that they took inside my body. I'm not going to show you. YouTube would probably find some way to demonetize me. This is that PMP Aries. Titanium. S90V. Holy crap, I love this thing. This has spent so much time in my pocket. The Remet have had some issues. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, at the price point, I'm not surprised. There's been problems with I talk about Artisan and CGRB all the time, and I'm not trying to say they don't have problems. People have had problems with their knives, and the good thing is that they absolutely try to fix it. They are growing, and things have really taken off. They have blown up because the pyrite really hit hard. The echo has hit hard. The chord has hit hard, and when the riff comes out, it's gonna just it slaps. That is such a good knife. All those knives are going to be great on the market. But what that leads to is there's little growing pains, like they're having problems keeping up with their customer service. So if you have problems, I'm going to tell you right now, because I have a direct line. If you have problems with CJRB and Artisan, reach out to their sales at artisancutlery.net. Send them an email. If you don't hear anything back, just keep hitting them back up because they are stupid busy. There's so much stuff going on and they are undermanned. They're trying to hire new people. I talked with their rep here just the other day. You're getting Bell on this one. The Warren tax are currently $285, but in a few weeks he's going to be doing a sale for $250. So, Bubbles, where the fuck have you been? So somebody else asked. Somebody said something about a pry bar. I don't see it. I don't see it. Somebody said something about pry bar. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but I tell you right now, you could absolutely bust a uh window with that. It's not a pry bar in the sense of it like being really fine. Are these hollow ground? This is not hollow ground. This is a flat grind, but it is ground down. All of the PMP knives. Oh yeah, there it is. I looked over. It's on the it's over on the Rumble side. That's not a pry bar, but man, this thing is ground so thin behind the edge. It comes down so good and it is so sharp. Like out of box, this was like split like fucking slice and paper towel kind of sharp. It is really, really sharp. Oh, the Warren tax. Hey, you guys are having a side conversation. That's the hard thing about trying to use the that's the hard thing about trying to use the chat to drive the live feed is you guys get into having side conversations. But I thought that this was going to be uncomfortable. Absolutely not. This is a very, very good knife. It has a couple minor issues. One of them I'm going to rectify myself. So, Dave says he got the Echo. It's fucking nice. Sexy time. But I have not had a PMP come in that was not just stellar. I have my big boy. I have my I'm still on YouTube, Dave. I'm probably gonna run because I did not run a live feed over here. I didn't run a live feed on Tuesday, or I'm sorry, on Monday or Wednesday. So we'll just probably stay on Rumble or on YouTube for the whole time. And I might do like maybe 20 minutes on Rumble. But yeah, this thing is that PMP trim your beard? It's hair split and sharp. I'm telling you right now. I think this has probably one of the best out of box edges I have had on a knife other than the stuff that Elliot was doing. Like Elliot's knives always came sharp. But those weren't factory. Those were hand done edges. So is it a hollow? No, it's flat grind. But it's got a definite unique look to it. And it has a really that face, I can only say that kind of face over on Rumble. I've noticed, like, I saw it, and I don't know how many of you guys have noticed it now that I don't know why it took me so long to notice it, but a lot of knives that have lanyard holes have a face. Like that one's surprised. The Beg Letter XL is surprised. Always surprised. I had one that was just so happy. Oh, it's right here. That is a happy knife. See it? Look how happy that knife is. I'm not the only one that sees the face in the knives. Sometimes it's very, very pronounced. That red Rit dye is wearing nicely, getting lighter in the center and leaving the darker outer rim. What did you do? What did you dye red? I saw somebody did red on a sea snake. See? You can't unsee it now. There's a lot of knives that, the sea snake. I saw that. So Josh Mann has a red handled sea snake. But no, there's a lot of knives that have got faces in them. And I didn't notice it until I think it was this one. I think it was the Beg Letter. And I was like, look at it. It's just like it's shocked. The movie Robots. Yeah, yeah. Um, this one reminds me of the face of the rock. Oh, sorry. Of the rock creature in Heavy Metal 2000. Little pink rock thing. That's the guardian of the whatever it is. No face on the Echo because no dumb lanyard hole. Even better. I took the lanyard post out of mine because it rattled. Because I wasn't going to put a lanyard on it anyway because it's a prototype and mine rattled a little bit. And so I took it out. The one that I have, here, let me grab it. Where'd I put it? It's back here. The one that I got that is looks like Brickard from Cedric and Ada. It kind of does. All right, Al, you take it easy. Is it this one? I think it's this one. So this is the liner lock version. Is PMP a US company? No, it's a Swedish company. It's a company in Sweden. And then they have it's made in China, but I don't know who does their OEM. But PMP is a Swedish company. How many did we get on Rumble? The last couple live feeds I did on Rumble, I got like between 700 and 1,500 views. But I don't have CJRB. Let me tell you something. You got to figure out a way to make your boxes easier to open. They're not supposed to be that tight. This one doesn't rattle. See how this one doesn't rattle? This one, being a prototype, had a little bit of weirdness and it had a rattle. And I don't know why I'm shaking it. You can't hear it because I fucking took it out of there. But this is the black all steel Echo. I don't like. You know what? I shouldn't say that. This knife has absolutely changed my mind. I love the. I'm going to say I don't like some top flippers. This thing is epic. That is an epic top flipper. So is this one. This Oaksworks Lantra. So I shouldn't say, I historically did not like top flippers. These things are great. And this is not the only case where I have a Laconico top flipper that I absolutely love. Because I have two of them over here. The Laconico Sirius, which until I got the Echo, until I got the Echo, this was my favorite Laconico design. And I still love this one. And there's this one, the EWC. So I can't say that I don't like them because that's not a true statement. I don't like a lot of them, but there are a few that I absolutely love. And you're right, Bubbles, they have to have the right geometry. So the problem I've had with the other ones is you don't have enough clearance across the scale. See how that stands up proud all the way across? That's why. It's just got to have the right amount of flipper still available to go all the way across. And I like it because I can slow roll it across. So I'm digging it. This one can't do it at all. Like I can't get it at all to flip, top flip with this one. I can't do it at all. That is one of the things I would say about this one. The Conoco Slayback. You like that, huh? I've got one somewhere. I don't know where I put mine. Mine is My knife case is in a state of disarray. Yeah, I have no idea where I put my slayback. It's absolutely here somewhere. There it is. The Laconico slayback. ZDP 189 carbon fiber. Also a great, great knife. Can you tell that it gets a lot of use? This is super smooth. Yours is in jacketed ZDP. So is mine, as you can see. So if you guys don't know, what that means is that the center of this is ZDP 189. The outside is like 420J, just garbage, bullshit steel. The edge on this is nutballs. Is it chipped? No. It's got adhesive. It's got adhesive on it. It's not chipped. It just needs wiped down. So that's not chipped. It's just got used a lot, and it's just got adhesive and shit all over it. Yeah, that's a great, great knife. This is another one. This is that one I was telling you. This is that New Knives Companter. And this thing, I was going to do this as a giveaway. And I'm on the fence because I carry this a lot. This winds up in my pocket more than I thought it would. I think out of all the new little budget knives that I've had come in, I mean, that CJRB Echo, like I said, knife of the year material right here. It is my current knife of the year pick right now. This is probably the best new budget knife I've had come in, hands down. At like 40, I think these are $43. This thing, 2A Dave was here when I got this, right after I did the unboxing. I filmed the unboxing of this, and then 2A Dave came over the next day. This thing is a nice hollow D2 blade with very, very good edge geometry. And I absolutely cut stuff down with it just because it was fun. I was just screaming through. I was like, I got to stop. I'm running out of cardboard. And that's what I'm saying. This has got a really good little hollow grind on it. I've reached out to them. They say they're going to make more stuff. This is a great, great, great budget knife. Who erased your messages? Probably no one, Rocky. YouTube, maybe. I would say YouTube probably did it. The AI that controls the comments is wonky, and people get all wound up. They're like, "You guys took my video. You guys took my comments down." I'm like, no one took anyone's comment down. Like, I would have seen it. Like, it would have shown up on my thing as held for review. So, hollow grind blades are great. 2A Dave says the hollow makes it on this. This thing is great. Like, it really, really is. Yeah. Rocky, I made you a mod. No one can take your comments down. YouTube can. I got news for you. The mods, YouTube can take down your comments. The AI that controls the comment stuff, absolutely can. I like the guys from EMP Knives. I've talked to them a couple times. They have been great. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't like that nimble design. It's got too much dead space in there where you're reaching across it. I don't really like that. So there are some things that are completely, there are some words, YouTube won't do it. I have it set. So I have certain words that you're just not allowed to say because YouTube won't ban it. But if it gets said, I get penalized, I get punished. But YouTube hasn't made it a thing where you guys can't use those words. So I have to go in and go through that list of words. Um, I have to go through that list of words and add them. So if you tried to put in one of those words, it's going to come up blocked because I did it. There are some things that YouTube does block, but most of it is me telling the AI I don't want anyone to say these words because YouTube has said that you can't say these words. So I have to tell the AI, which is run by YouTube, to not allow people to say those words. It doesn't make sense to me either. It's like trying to figure out why you guys don't get notifications and they're like, well, you need to reach out. I'm like, wait a second, why? Why do I have to figure out why your system doesn't work? Why do I have to tell my subscribers that they need to check their subscription status and their bell icon? So, Dave, don't up and buy it until I can figure out where it's on sale for me to get you a link. This is what's coming up. Now I have to let Russell know that this found its way home, but I think I want to keep it longer. So this, don't worry about it, Kresk. You'll know when they'll show up. So I have specific words that are just no words for YouTube, but they won't block them. But I get in trouble if you use them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, you're not allowed to let your people say this. I'm like, well, why don't you just make it so they can't say it? They're like, oh, we're not going to do that. We got to make sure that you do that. All right. This is the CJRB riff. Now, I have a video that I filmed and is up. I'm waiting for the drop day so that I can put a link. This does not beat the Echo. Let me get that clear. But for cool factor, this has got it in spades. This is tactical looking. It's comfortable. It's big. It's beefy. It's got that really cool aggressive blade on it that gives me kind of the same, not like copying, but same kind of feel I get when I see the Arcane designs. It's got that big fuller. This is the CJRB riff. And I think this is going to be another big win for them. Which is why I have a video pre-recorded, because this came up missing. Did not know where the fuck it was. It was in Colorado in my buddy's truck. He stopped here on his way to Colorado. Dave's here. Hi, Dave. Dave knows what words will trigger the thing. So yeah, this came back from Colorado. My buddy was transferring. It was his final duty station. He's going to Colorado to he speaks several different languages. He's gonna be an instructor at a defense language Defense Language Institute. So this is something that I can't wait for them to drop, because I know I'm going to be one of the first ones to put up a video, because I've already got the knife. I've already got it filmed. It's already uploaded. It's just waiting for me to wake up and check and say, hey, guess what? Artisan launched that knife today. Saw SHOT Show previews. You want that? Yeah, this is, if you guys can wait, like, I know there's 42. If you guys can wait, and please support the channel if you're going to buy one of these, if you're looking for one of these, I will make sure that when I put that video up, there is a purchase link. It's one of the first things I'm going to do. I will put up purchase links for this knife. Which nibble? I didn't like any of them. They've got that big gap in between the forward choil and the back part. And I just didn't like it. It just felt awkward and felt like a waste of space. Put my hands in the wrong position. It's a good knife. Don't get me wrong. It is well built. They are very good knives. This thing is ridiculous sharp, by the way. I'm gonna talk to Russell, be like, hey, found your knife. But this showed up today. Showed up today. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to show you guys. No words on Rumble? Nope. You can say whatever the fuck you want on Rumble. Matter of fact, I encourage it. As long as you're not fighting with one of the other subscribers or one of the other people that are watching. And I was going to say it. I think that this will be our next giveaway. I think this remet, and it just needs cleaned up. That's the only thing. I put some oil on the blade. Um, so just to clean up the finish. I think this is the next giveaway. Will be this remet. This, like I said, really, really good. Dave's seen this one too. Really, really good knife for the price. I'm not going to try and say it's not. Mike, if you thought I could smoke the grass, my little bro is a monster. And so, oh my God. I used to be able to drink most people under. I don't know. I haven't drank in a long time. The last time I drank was Dave was here. And that's been a while. Don't fight with me. It's a waste of time. So who was the monster? You'd have to go back and watch the beginning. It was a channel called Feature Man. And I found out that he actually got sentenced to 3 life sentences for improper acts with a minor. But got out of it on a technicality, and now he's got a YouTube channel. Mike, you can control or delete users' comments or block people on Rumble like a mod on YouTube. I can, Todd. I can, but like I don't have mods set up. I don't know how to do that on Rumble yet. But yeah, what I can do is just permanently mute. I'm going to mute them for how long? Well, until forever. So, yeah, and it really upset me. I saw Mutahar did a video about it. And then Charlie over at Moist Critical did a video about it. Did I ever get the PF818 in hand? I don't think I did. I'd have to look and see. The other thing that I carried today a lot, just because it's Friday and I carried my I carried the good gravity knife. That was the kangaroo pouch of my sweatshirt. So but Todd, yeah, I can pretty much take down and block anybody on Rumble. If I want. So, see, was there anything else? No, we hit the pyrites, we hit all that, we got that stuff. I was really, really happy with the stuff that came in today. This Snowdy. If you guys are trying to get one of these Snowdy accelerators, I'll put the link here again. That's my link to the Artisan website, and I get 10%. Can you believe that? 10% per sale over on Artisan. I only get 5. I only get 5 at Blade HQ, and I only get 1.5% on Amazon. You believe that? Amazon only pays their affiliates 1.5% of each sale. Or is it 2.5%? 2.5%, not even 5%. Like the least I get on any of my other affiliates is 5%. But the fact is, like, when you guys like just get in the habit of like always using my Amazon link for everything you're going to purchase, that's going to help. Hesitant to get the smaller EXO because of 3V and rust. I have not seen a lot of people complain about the rust on the 3V, but it will rust. It's a lot like D2. It will rust. But yeah, I dig this. This is just a big folding fucking hatchet. This is what this is. It's not light either. And I do like, can you see that? That is a very good looking knife. You've got the brass pivots and then the bronze backspacer with a lanyard post, black and silver. And then the pocket clips got Mike's design logo on there, the Snowdy Designs, the dollar sign. Dollar bill, yo. So yeah, Amazon has a lot more stuff sell. So if that's another way you can support the channel, like just get my Amazon link from one of my videos and just always use it. Did I get the large pyrite yet? No, I didn't. I thought I thought those were going to be here, but that means that that just means Russell has not got them yet. So I may get another package soon. I'm going to reach out to him tomorrow and see what's going on. So it's been an hour and a half here. If you guys would like to continue this, I am going to post a link right here to the Rumble feed where you can join us over there, and we're gonna just hang out and talk about other stuff. So I would like to get as many of you guys to start following me over there as well, because I'm going to start putting up exclusive content on Rumble, and I'm going to do some extra live feeds on Rumble just because I like the little bit of freedom, and I like the fact that I can have content over there that I can't have here. So if you want to continue this, if you want to join in, there is my Rumble. That is the link to the Rumble feed. I'm going over there just in a moment. There's 41 people here. If you're just showing up, we're going to head over to the other feed that I just put a link in. There's only 9 people over there now. I'm watching it right now. If you guys will start just migrating over, I'm going to end this on YouTube. I'm not going to do the piss off YouTube thing because I don't think they like it, and they're having enough problems already. So I'm going to end this on YouTube. I'm going to head over to Rumble. We're going to talk about some other stuff that we can't talk about here. So there's 39 people here. Like I said, once again, that link that I just posted in the comments will take you right over to where I'm at. If you're watching here on YouTube, start heading over there because that's where I'm going. I'll see you guys there in just a second.